very warm welcome to all of you. What a blockbuster of a Sunday we've had. We've seen so much action. We've seen an upset where South Africa were knocked out of the World Cup. We've seen how Pakistan got a new lifeline in this World Cup. And now we've seen India blowing away Zimbabwe to not just go right at the top of the table and set up a date with England in the semi-final, but also in the net run rate, they've gone up because of the way they have beaten Zimbabwe by 71 runs. It was absolute thrashing of their opposition, with India first putting up a total of 186 for 5 courtesy a brilliant innings from Suryakumar Yadav. How often have we seen Suryakumar Yadav play this kind of an innings, but brilliant innings from Suryakumar Yadav, taking India to 186. And then it was India's fast bowlers who did the job for them. At one point, Zimbabwe were 36 for 5 before Sikandar Raza and Ryan Burl gave them some score really to avoid the embarrassment. Put some runs on board, and from there on it was really a one-sided affair. India winning the match by 71 runs, and with that now they've topped their group with maximum points, more points than anybody else in the Super 12s. They've got 8 points and have got a better run rate than Pakistan as well. And now India will be playing England on the 10th of November at the Adelaide Oval in the semi-finals. That's right, there you have it. This after KL Rahul got a 50, Suryakumar Yadav got 61 runs to take India to 186 for 5. Zimbabwe struggling throughout. India's fast bowlers then came back and bowled beautifully to have Zimbabwe tottering at 36 for 5. But look at that, Suryakumar Yadav's tournament, 5 matches, 225 runs at a strike rate of 193, 194 almost. Suryakumar Yadav has been absolutely brilliant, and Mr. 360, he has shown how to bat in T20 cricket. Just some of the shots today from Suryakumar Yadav, absolutely sensational. You know, when you're being bowled wide off the off stump and you still end up hitting it fine, overshot, fine leg for a 6, which I don't know if by the laws of physics seem impossible, but Suryakumar Yadav somehow just does it beautifully. So there you have it. Now, India winning the game by 71 runs, and with that, they are now going to be playing England in the semi-finals on the 10th of November at the Adelaide Oval. Remember, the last game that India played at the Adelaide Oval was against Bangladesh, which came close, and Duckworth-Lewis, by the Duckworth-Lewis method, India won it, but just about by 5 runs. Bangladesh did play well in that game, but now India have set up a date with England at the Adelaide Oval. In the other semi-final, it is New Zealand versus Pakistan, which will be played on the 9th of November at the SCG. That's it. So here we have it. After the Super 12 stage, 4 teams who've made it to the semi-finals. That semi-final lineup is complete. Ashok Malhotra is here with me to look back on the game and the semi-final lineup. Sir, along expected lines, thankfully, we didn't see anything unexpected, so which was good. But for India, we were talking about this before the game began. They needed one big commanding performance before going into the semi-finals, and this was just that performance. Everything working well for India.
See, everything is working well for India, but the only drawback is the captain is not fired. You know, he is really a cause of concern, because today also, even against Bangladesh, he faltered to deceive, and once again he was struggling. So I think something along the line, there's food for thought. What to do with Rohit Sharma? He has to plan his innings better. Probably he can't go a hammer and tongs at the bowlers and lose his wicket. We want him to be there at the wicket. We want him to build a partnership with KL Rahul, which he's struggling to have. KL has got back-to-back 250s, but Rohit is struggling even now. Today was the day when he could have found his form, but it was not to be. And again, these were two players, Suryakumar Yadav, who bailed us account once again with us uh, 194. If I would say obscene show of batsmanship, if I may say. That is how good Surya has been. And Virat did his job, did his bit. But all in all, as we said, a good day in the office. We beat them with 71 runs, a very commanding performance before the final, which was a must. But I think Rohit Sharma, as a captain, as an opening batsman, must be a little bit worried.
That is right. You look at their power play, Ashok sir, and you do realize that India's openers haven't been consistent. They haven't gotten off to a brisk start. Some of it is also because of the conditions that one sees in Australia on the pitches there. But KL Rahul in this World Cup has faced 41 deliveries, has scored 63 runs, striking at 88.7. Rohit Sharma, 58 runs, scored 58 balls faced, and he scored 52 runs, striking at 89. Though KL Rahul got a 50, he got a 50 in the game earlier as well. You're right about this, that the start has been slow, and that's where one realizes the importance of Suryakumar Yadav in this tournament for India. We knew going into the tournament how important he was. But once again, he seems to be batting on a different pitch. He seems to be, I don't think bowlers today know how to bowl to him, because you are bowling wide off stump and he's stonking you over short fine leg or finer. I mean, that last ball going for 6, that defies any law of physics.
See, Surya is batting like Sachin used to bat. I remember Navjot Singh Sidhu telling the media that we don't look at the other end when Sachin is batting, because he is in his own place. He bats differently on the pitch where we all are struggling, but he bats so easily, so comfortably. That is exactly what is happening with Sky. But the only difference is you got two greats, two legends, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli batting at the other end, and they are looking pedestrian compared to Sky, the way he's batting. And they not that they appreciate what he's doing, and they probably love what he's doing, because they have the best seat in the town, best seat in the ground. So definitely a good place to be. But how many times Surya will bail us out? That is the million-dollar question, because somewhere along the line, Surya has been bailing us out time and time again. So we'll have to, because we have to pray. The billion people have to pray for Surya, Sky, to keep coming good, keep performing till the finals.
Yeah, there was a dive in the deep, and I said, I don't know whether that should be allowed. Suryakumar Yadav should just be kept in cotton wool, kept away from diving in the deep. We need him so much in the semi-final, and for him to fire, because when he does fire, this is what he does. He takes India to 186 for 5, and some of those shots, you're at an academy, I know, you're at your academy, you're teaching young kids. There is no coaching manual for the way Suryakumar Yadav bats. How do you teach kids today that this is how you've got to bat, because he's changed it around?
See, the coaching manual has changed after Sky has started playing, the way he plays, because there is no coaching manual for it. The guy is a freak, if I must say. The way he bats, the way he improvises, the way he finds the gaps in the field, and the way he uses the pace of the ball. He's amazing. And then he lofts straight over the bowler's head, over covers, over fine leg, over third man. He's a 360-degree man. There's no two ways about it. But what he is doing, I don't think any coaching academy can coach the kids, because he's a freak. Like A.B. de Villiers was, probably so is Sky. And for me, the greatest thing is he is being hand-clapped, appreciated by somebody, a legend, one of the biggest legends in Indian cricket, Virat Kohli, from the other end, who's enjoying his game, his stroke play, his improvisation. And I think he's gladdening the heart of millions and millions of Indian fans, or maybe worldwide. Millions of fans of cricket.
Now, India have set up a date with England. How do you see that? England are a good side. We've seen how they're really, with every game that they played in the tournament, they've only gotten better. And this is going to be played at the Adelaide Oval. How do you see this, India versus England?
See, England is a very unpredictable side. If they get going, they can be very, very dangerous. Because they have good days and they have bad days. I hope we meet them on a bad day. That is all I'm saying. Because on a good day, they have got very good stonkers. If I may say in Hindi, a latat. They have got big strikers of the ball who can hit the ball a long ball. So that is where my cause of concern is. And Adelaide is a wicket where a ball is not going to swing. It's not going to dart around. Spinner's not going to get much of help. And we know Ashwin is scared to bowl his off spinners. So I don't know how it's going to be, because a bowling might not be as effective as it has been so far in this tournament.
Do you think then they should go in with an extra seamer?
Sorry?
I said, do you think they should go in with an extra seamer then in Adelaide?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'll still go for Akshar Patel. You cannot. You already have got 4 bowlers. We are not out and out pace attack. Extra bowler means Harshal Patel. That's what I'm saying. So I think Akshar Patel will do the job for you. Back the guy. I'll back the guy because he has always delivered whenever he's given an opportunity. So I think it is a good combination. 3 fast bowlers, Hardik Pandya and 2 spinners. So now the spinner can be Ashwin or Yajuvendra Chahal. It's for the management to decide.
Okay, let's also take a look at the groups table, sir. And I was seeing it, India right at the top now with 8 points. And in fact, even in the other group, the maximum the 3 teams have gotten to are 7 points. And the 2 teams who've qualified have got 7 points, New Zealand and England. India with 8 points. So clearly a maximum points in the Super 12 stage. They've got the best net run rate in their group. They've overtaken Pakistan with 6 points. Of course, Pakistan sneaking in from, from almost taking the flight back home to sneaking back into this tournament. Yes, you wanted to say something about Pakistan?
Yes, I will be. Honestly, they have gate crashed the semi-final spot.
Yeah.
Believe me, there's no hope in hell for them.
Yeah.
Till South Africa decided to do their chokers thing. There was no hope in hell for them. If South Africa would have beaten Netherlands, Pakistan would have been flying back to Karachi or Lahore.
Yeah.
But now they are back in the hunt. They are in the semi-final. And then two games away from the crown.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. That is what how unpredictable this game is. So I think definitely I will be worried about that, because nobody gave them a hope. And when you come back like this, then you become hopeful all of a sudden, and you are. And plus, they seem to have a better team on the park. They seem to have a good middle order, which they never had on game 1. Babar Azam, Rizwan, and then they don't have anybody. But now they got Iftikhar, Harris, they've got Shan Masood is another one who's wonderful to say the least. So they have a good batting lineup, solid batting lineup, and we all know how good their bowling attack is. So they can be a force to reckon with against anybody.
So also just talking about India and India's bowling today, just the way both Arshdeep and Bhuvneshwar Kumar started, once again you feel like going into the semi-finals, this is what you expect from your bowling attack. On the money from the word go. And we saw it from both of them. We even saw Hardik Pandya bowl well.
Yeah, definitely the way Bhuvi and Arshdeep started, once again they showed what they are capable of. Bhuvi is enjoying bowling. He's a rejuvenated bowler now, because Australian wickets have done for him, which Indian wickets couldn't. And they complement each other, Arshdeep and Bhuvi, because both swing the ball, one a left-hander, one a right-hander, and they can be lethal. And not only that, they check the flow of runs, they pick up early wickets also. Once you pick up early wickets, then you put pressure on the opposition. That is exactly what they're doing. And Hardik Pandya, I would say he's a big plus. Beat batting, beat bowling, beat fielding. And he's contributing in all three departments.
That's right. And also with them, let's not forget Mohammad Shami, who got 2 wickets again for 14. Bowled just 2 overs, sir. But it just seems like this bowling attack, with the seam bowling attack especially, have done everything that is expected of them and more. Given that there were so many question marks around this bowling attack in the absence of in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, they've come good. But quickly, sir, just on the 4 teams and their qualification, let's just begin with New Zealand, Pakistan, and then India, England. Along expected lines, I know I spoke to you before the match began, but when you look at this lineup, all 4 deserve to be there in the semi-finals in the way
definitely,
that
as
they
I
have.
said, Pakistan has gate crashed.
Yeah.
None of us were expecting them to come in. But since they come in, they can be dangerous. They can be dangerous, although they have not played their best cricket so far. The batting, despite openers have been struggling regularly, Ridwan and Babar, and the middle order has started firing, but not as convincingly as they would like. So I think all in all, a good combination. But
Yeah.
I would say everybody should be careful of
Pakistan now. Okay,
Yeah.
Ashok Malhotra, as the sun sets there, the sun is rising really in Australia with Suryakumar Yadav batting well, and hopefully he'll continue to do that in the semi-final and in the finals. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here.
Thank you very much. Bye.
That's it then. You have the 4 semi-finalists for this T20 World Cup. We've covered this tournament, and now finally you have the 4 semi-finalists. There's New Zealand versus Pakistan and India versus England. We'll get you all the latest. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.